Good morning. Hey y'all. It's been a little while since I last talked to y'all, but good morning to you. I hope that you guys have had a great last few weeks or so. Forgive me. Do not judge me. I should have put this on before I pulled off. All right. First of all, thank you. First of all, as you can see, my weave is out because it's been 3 months. Can't believe it. I was rocking it, but it's high maintenance. It took a lot to put in there and took a lot to take it out. Or it took a lot to maintain it for 3 months. You can't just neglect your hair because your hair underneath needs maintenance too. And all those products and stuff and build up. If you're not washing your hair for 3 months, it's pretty gross. So they tell you don't keep it in for longer than that. So it's gone, needless to say. My hair grew some. I still have, if you don't know, I still have CCC alopecia, where my hair does not grow in the middle. I saw a dermatologist years ago. She gave me some shots. It worked, and it kept my hair from completely falling out. But there are some spots where if I had saw her a lot sooner, I probably could have saved my hair. But I kept listening to people saying they can help me grow it back, and it just never happened. Because I needed medication. Don't judge me for my mug, because I don't know about all you other coffee drinkers, but when I change my coffee and put it in another cup, like a to-go cup, it changes the taste. I don't know if it's just my imagination or what, but whenever I change the cup, it changes the taste. And this was a good cup, and I didn't want to waste it. So don't judge me. But this, I didn't want to take it out this cup. So I could spill it. Yes, I'm not at home. Oh, my ear itching. But either way, all is well. It's been a little bit since I've been able to talk to y'all. A lot has happened. But I've been trying to keep my head down, stay in His Word for a little bit. I take preaching very serious, and when I know I have to minister somewhere, I try not to dabble in a whole lot of other things. I try to keep my focus and make sure I know what God is saying and what He wants me to say to the church that I'm going to. So my head has been in the books. You know, you could have a very catchy or very clickbait type what am I saying, subject, something that sounds good and it catches people's attention, but it has to make sense, and it has to be biblically sound. It has to relate back to Jesus. Can't just say a whole bunch of stuff because you feel it in your heart, or you can't just say a whole bunch of stuff because you're mad at somebody. You have to make sure that what God is, my son sent me a voice message. You have to make sure that what you're giving the people is what God is saying and what He's already established in those 66 books. It is not your job to try to recreate what God is saying just so you can get a few people to say you did a good job. So I take my assignment very serious, and I have to preach 3 times this month. One on Friday, and then twice on a weekend, a Saturday, no, a Friday and a Sunday, at the end of the month. So 3 messages. I don't know how these itinerant preachers that are always on the road. I look at Barbara Calloway's calendar, and I look at LaToya Brewington's calendar, and I'm like, I don't know how they do this, because I'd be worn out with, just doing, and these are not even, well, I mean, the 2 assignments at the end of the month are back to back, but I can't imagine doing this all week long. Y'all forgive me, my earrings are in my purse, so are my rings. I can't imagine doing this 3 or 4 times a week. But I take them very serious, and I want to make sure that I'm not giving the people receipt. I always want to make sure that I am right. So I keep my head down, I keep my head in the book, and I go over the word a lot of times to make sure that it makes sense. My mother told me once, she was like, just put it down, because you're going to keep making changes. She's so right. I just want to make sure it makes sense. But anyway, it is Wednesday, and I don't have anything else, like anything deep or anything theological or anything that the Lord has been dealing with me, except this one thing. I woke up this morning singing William Murphy's song, and the whole song wasn't playing in my head over and over, but all through the night last night and all this morning, I kept quoting that one line from William Murphy's song that says, "The weapon formed, but it didn't work." And I kept quoting it over and over. The weapon formed, but it didn't work. He tried to take my right mind. The weapon formed, but it didn't work. It tried to get me. It tried to steal my joy. The weapon formed, but it didn't work. So, I just want y'all to know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It can form, but it won't work. I love y'all. Peace.